What is going on? Woo! Yay! Hooray! Yay! Yay! Hope you guys are doing well. Hang on. Let me go ahead and get everything set up here chat-wise. Wow, you're being slow. There we go. And then once we get the chats set up, we're off to the races. What was my dude's name? It's like Omar or something like that. Do a quick check-in on him, see how he's doing. I remember we moved to Riverside because I got killed. And so Rosewood, moved to Rosewood because I got killed. And we started like a brand new game right at the end of everything. Because my first guy, Gerard, met an unfortunate end. I did something risky. And I deserved to die. This character, though, I'm going to be keeping a little bit more safe and secure. Take care of his health a little bit more. Man, come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTubes. Be better, do better. Let's go. It's almost there. It's almost there, and then I'll be able to start. Oh, click on that button. We're like 8 mouse clicks away from me being able to check the stream. Now, you know what? While that's loading, I can at least do this. And jump into here and check my health. Yeah, Omar Tate. That's my dude's name. Survived for 3 hours. Killed 23 zombies so far. So we're doing all right. Just all right. All right, let's get it going here. Man, crazy weekend last week. But good to kind of be back to normal. That actually feels kind of good. Let me pop out this chat. And then we'll close this window. And then we'll pop out this chat. 2 seconds. Where's the with the stuff when the thing? There it is. Okay. All right. Onward. All right. And then this one, we gotta just pop out this chat. Yep. Who's it? My theory is that we're in the middle of a heat wave, and so everybody's at home. And I don't have fiber or anything crazy like that. All right. We're ready to go. So let's go. All right. So when we last left off, I'll turn on my volume real quick. When we last left off, we spawned in to this location. I have found a couple of things. I found a hatchet so far, so we're already doing better than our previous playthrough. That's my house. I've made it up to Schoolhouse Street here in Riverside, or Rosewood rather. And we're on Apocalypse. We're going to be doing building, but with this being Apocalypse, we're going to have to take our time. First order of business, we need supplies. And so that means stuff like bags, tools, and I need a vehicle. Big thing we need right now is a vehicle. Bag it up. Bag up. Stand your ground. There we go. Yeah, before he gets up. Alright, anything special here? Pen, nothing else. Nothing cool there. Alright, onward. So that's the name of the game, is we're just kind of just getting the ball rolling on a new character here in Zomboid because we lost our other one. We'll figure it out. We'll be alright. There's somebody at a door. Good one-hit kill, dude. That's pretty nice. As I said, I'm kind of like taking my time here. Don't want to go too crazy. I can see which room is doing it to that bathroom. All right, looks like we're gonna have a few friendly dudes come by. Chewing tobacco. I actually don't think I've ever seen chewing tobacco here. So apparently Build 42 is coming out in like a week or something like that, which is pretty cool. There's some work boots right there. Those are probably better than what I'm doing. Where were your work boots, man? I just saw work boots. What the hell? Oh, wait, they're there. They're on this guy. Yeah, those are much better than what I'm rocking. So this is what I'm talking about. We're just going to slowly be upgrading stuff as we find it. I hear this dude banging in here, though. So I almost want to take a little peek. You see him? What's up, bro? Should have just gone out the window. Don't know why you didn't. Oh, whoops, wrong button. I got to remember like Shift E or something. Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, climb through, close it. And then it's like Shift E. Yeah, it closes the blinds. That's what I was trying to do. All right, so we got a residence key. That's nice. There's a shotgun. Wow. Okay. That'll be nice if we get into a little bit of a bind here. It's kind of cool. Go ahead and open these. Just load up the shotgun to be safe. Yeah, get that ready to go. All right, we're just cocked up and ready to go. Really need to find a bag. That's a big thing right now. I could also make one out of sheets. Hey, Pat, good to see you as always. Could also make one out of sheets, but not too concerned about doing. You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Just to make one out of sheets. All right. Keep investigating around the house for a second. Let's see if we can find a bag, and if I can't find a bag, we'll make a bag out of sheets. All right, bell pepper, wonderful. That mutton chop is gonna get cooked and come with me. Hello, Pat, on the other stream. Good to see you, bud. Can opener. I think I have a can opener at home, but just be on the safe side, we'll bring that with me. Some fresh bread. We eat that too. Not too worried about like bringing food home yet. There's a lot of stuff that we have to manage and do first, so we'll be all right. Tailoring, that's kind of nice. We're across from the school, if I remember my locations properly, and so I'm not too concerned, if that makes sense. But still. Okay, what's on the shelf? Trapping, that's cool. Ooh, a crowbar. Grab that. All right, let's grab this rope and What? What, on the door? What's up, girl? Come on in. Yeah, I ain't sticking around. Ooh. I have not really seen or heard anything about Grounded, so please fill me in. I'm super intrigued. Window, move curtains. Okay, and so now we should be able to craft a sling bag. Oh, I don't even need the rope for the sling bag? Cool. I guess you wouldn't because it's a sling. You just sling it around yourself. And so, cool. Let me go ahead and drop the rope. Sling bag. We'll wear it for now. Just until we find something else. But 10 is better than 0, right? Alright, all this stuff can go in there. Man, like pretty much everything can go in there. Yeah, number one order of business right now is finding a bag. If we can find a bag, we can kind of handle anything. That's a dumb way of saying stuff. All right, onward. Don't really need anything else here, right? But is there any more snacks? I'll have a snack. It's in the freezer. Ooh, a fudgy pop. Dibs. Hey, Danny. Locked the door and took off. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's the worst. absolutely the worst. I hate when like it's just something small like that causes the end. You know, like if I'm gonna go down, it's how I want my last character to go down. He got like 5, 6 zombies just swarm him and just took him down all at once. Hey, Major Killer, good to see you. Okay, we're just house hopping right now, working our way over to the fire department. But that's a pretty long hike going over this fire department, or firehouse, I should call it. And so to make up for needing to go to the firehouse, kind of taking my time and getting all this other stuff here. Sounds about right, Daddy. My longest run, like 60, 70 days or something like that, I would have to say. Yeah, something like that. Only because there's keys in here. Only because, and also I could probably use that bag. We had a bunch of people playing. It was like an admin thing. A bunch of people were playing with us. So yeah, I think it was like 30 some odd days, something like that. Or I'm sorry, like 60 some odd days, like 2 months. New pond. I knew about the new pond, and they're doing like underwater bases and stuff like that too. Well, that's pretty cool. It must be like a short or something like that, like a really short one, and it's just like good replayability, you know? Bunch of VHSs that I don't really care that much about. Don't really know why I'm crouching. I don't need to crouch. Leather coat. A little bit of defense, but it's too hot. I don't want to wear it. There you go. That's not that bad. Those are some of the best videos, in my opinion. All right. So it looks like this house was not that fruitful, but we're moving along. Am I in Rosewood? I'm in, yes, I am. I'm actually on the outskirts of Rosewood. I'm going to be heading in shortly, but like I literally just started this character not too long ago. Got a basement here. Let's check the basement. Whoo, we got dark in here. Do I have any light source? I don't have any lights. There's the lights. Okay. All right. Let's not do that. Not gonna descend into a total dark basement. Interesting. So this is like kind of an interesting basement. I don't think I've ever been in this one before. Got hard hat there. It's nice. Claw hammer. Already got one of those. Bunch of tools in here. This is actually kind of a nice find. Good basement, but nothing we really need. Yeah. The welder's mask is kind of cool, but it's a little early to start any welding stuff. All right, onward. Let's get out of here. Ah! I wasn't even looking, so the jump scare kind of failed me. All right, we'll come back this way and fight him. What's up, dude? I'm over here. Come on, let's go. Slice. 2 seconds, Pat. Saw you send another message. We'll read it after I chop this lady's, and yeah, there you get it. Toe biter. Interesting. I remember the assistant manager. That was a good boss fight. That's probably one of my favorite like mini boss fights in the entire game is the assistant manager. I like the music of the assistant manager fight. I remember that being like really, really, really good. Dudes. Like just chill. Nice. Sit down. What'd you drop? What glasses? Prescriptions. Psh, who cares? I want a nice pair of sunglasses. Dude, there we go. I was gonna say, just open it. Alright, what do we got in here? We got another residence key. Why not? It's not like it really matters. A patrol revolver? Are we in a cop's house? I got his gun. Yeah, I do remember that tree. I do. Ah, see, you know what? That's good, PZ Chronicles. That's good. We're working our way over to the firehouse, and in Rosewood, if I remember correctly, there is a police station just like down the road from the firehouse. Nothing. Alright, well, I am tired of house hopping, minus the fact that we got a garage here, so I'm going to check that. Yeah, and across the street. Nice. Whoa, little lag spike there. Wait, that's just a basketball hoop. That's not a garage. Alright, well, we'll do this house, and then I am going to have to start venturing onward into the city. Hey, there's Axe 3. Didn't realize I was close. Joys of being a lumberjack and actually having the weapon you need right off the bat. Sorry, Erica Harrison. I always feel bad when they have ID cards. Not like it doesn't matter if they don't have an ID card, but I always just feel a little remorseful. Domed. Okay, another residence key. This house was unlocked, so maybe that's not this residence. Alright, some sleeping pills, but whatever. And, yep, don't care. What am I, bored? No, I'm a little uncomfortable. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't understand how he can get bored in the zombie apocalypse. It does not make sense to me. Oh, a giant dungeon? Nice. I like dungeons. I like dungeons in the grounded world. A lot of those levels, like, they basically are... Sorry, I just found a double barrel shotgun, and I really don't have the room to bring it, so maybe before I go venture into the city, I'll have to, like, get back to my house. That's what we'll do. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's a reference myself. I personally don't know, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. All right, gonna eat this carrot. Doesn't look like there's really anything else I care too much about. Let's just check this bathroom. It's a bandage. All right, well, we're heading back to my house because I have to drop off some stuff here before we venture on. That's fine. We've already left like a trail of bodies in our way. We've been alive. This character has survived for 7 in-game hours so far, and we've killed 43 zombies. That's not bad. You can kind of see the path that I've taken as I get back to my base. Need to find a car. It's a big thing that I need to find right now is I need to find a car. I don't even think I've like seen a single vehicle yet. Apocalypse sucks when it comes to finding a car, but we'll make it work. I've fought Axel. I have not beaten Axel. I would say that I'm between veteran and newbie. I have about 500 hours, but in my opinion, veteran status is around like that 1,000-hour mark. So I know enough, but like people pop in the chat all the time and they're just like, hey, did you know this? And it's like, no, I had no idea about that. And so, yeah. Am I out of breath? Good. I was really trying to kind of like get him up a little bit there. Wait, is that my house or is my house before this? Yeah, no, my house is after this. Okay. This is my house over this way. There isn't a single working car around you? That sucks. That's terrible. I gave myself kind of a unique challenge. I'm playing build a base wherever you spawn, and this is my house. This is where I spawned into. There you go. You know what? Still. It's still good. Still really good, in my opinion. All right, so we got ourselves on that run. We found a nice little shotgun. We found this little patrol revolver, which is pretty cool. Always nice to find some guns early on. We'll put this box of ammo down too, because I already got 20 rounds on me, and I don't need any more than that. All right, fireplace poker, get out of my inventory. We'll keep the claw hammer, the crowbar, the screwdriver, the hacksaw, and the can opener. Drop that off here. All right, onward. Where are we at? This is Rosewood. God, I can't talk. This is Rosewood on the edge of the town. I'm actually about ready to start heading into town to the firehouse. So you're going to actually see where we're at soon. Just realized I'm out of breath and hot and a little uncomfortable and moist. should probably have taken care of that, but realistically, we're just moving on. Need to find a car. You've spawned at that house a lot? Really? That's my first time I've ever spawned. Rosewood is typically like my chosen base location or spawn location. And that's the first time I've ever spawned into that location. Ooh, I like that house. I wish I spawned into that house. All right, don't need any of this stuff over there. I'm playing on Apocalypse. And so I do need to be kind of mindful of that. I can't be like too chaotic here. I do have to be smart, but there's the school. We're heading, basically, it's like right around here is where we're going. To the drive-through theater. That's a good idea. Let's go back. I think it's this way. I think. I've never actually spawned in West Point before. West Point is one of those locations where, like, I know it's got good loot, but I personally have never bothered to spawn there. I'll take any vehicle at this point. What is that on that light? Oh, it's just a stump. Okay. Ekron. I personally have also never spawned in Ekron myself. So yeah, I don't know. Trying to get this out of breath mood lit down before I get too far into the mix of things. Don't see any cars down that way, so we'll just keep moving on. Is that a cop? It's the games. Quick. Not a cop. Boo. Just wearing a Canadian shirt. Yeah, this is vanilla. It is a gun store without metal doors? That's pretty cool. I had no idea about that. That's awesome. That's pretty fantastic. Alright, well, let's be smart for a minute. Let's catch our breath. See that zombie? He's just slow schlambler down there. Hey, thanks for the follow, Miyuki. Appreciate it. Then, ooh, kind of see through the trees over there to that road. Let's go up that way. Yeah, once we lose our mood lit here, we'll go that way. I lost it, but now I'm just kind of letting myself get a little bit more. Oh, that's awesome, Some Static. Appreciate that, and thanks for the likes. Mighty kind. Trying to get back into some more Zomboid content because apparently Build 42 is coming out to like the general public. You don't have to just select it anymore. It's going to just be what the game is. And I like that. Oh, we got vehicles up ahead, and ambulances typically have the keys around them. They're not in the greatest shape, but I will try my luck here. Let's go ahead and start getting in there. Looks like we got a couple paramedics and a patient. 42 stable is out Wednesday. Nice. Nice. That's pretty cool to know. Slice. Other slice. Come on, Omar. Get him. There we go. Check behind us. We're looking good. What up, dude? That's good. And hopefully we can find a trauma bag. That would be the other big thing in the back of an ambulance is finding the trauma bag. There's the key. Always find ambulance keys around. Hey, thanks for the follow, Some Static. Appreciate that. Butter knife. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Onward. Okay. So as I said, we have a key for this ambulance now. I don't know if the condition of the ambulance is that great, but we'll find out. There's also something on the ground up ahead. But just finding a trauma bag alone would be pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. I like the main street of Rosewood. I feel like it's underrated, but like those apartments above the stores, some of the best base locations in all of Rosewood. There's another ambulance key. It's always, you're always going to find an ambulance key around. All right, let's see. How screwed up is this car? How screwed up is the ambo? Let's check it. What is going on, Oni? How you doing? That's pretty messed up. That is pretty messed up. There's 19% gas remaining. It might run, but it's pretty wrecked. This ambulance is not looking good. It's got a full tank of gas according to that. And I just popped it in and it started right, like just right up. What the heck was that? That's not normal. Like, that's not how this works. Okay. All right, well, we got a vehicle for now. Definitely is in not great shape, but it works, you know? We got a trauma bag in the back. I like that. All right, hang on. So we'll take the alcohol, the sleeping pills, the gurneys back here, too. We'll take the rubber hose, too, just for gas. Love that. I actually didn't know that they would be found inside of the doors of cars sometimes. I just look on the ground and like glove boxes and like kill the zombies around to see if I can find them. But anyway, all right, we're going to take this trauma bag and leave my sling bag behind because this trauma bag's so much better than the sling bag by 8. I guess pounds is the way to say this. Units? We'll say units. By 8 units. So we'll go ahead and wear our trauma bag here and ditch the sling bag. Adhesive bandage in. Okay. All right, so, and we also now have a vehicle. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Just check this other car while we're next to it. Doesn't look like we got anything else here. Nope. Check the trunk real quick. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, I mean, that's something. It's like we gotta be grateful whenever we find something, right? And the fact that this thing is starting right up, even though we have so much engine problems, is kind of cool. But yeah, a lot of engine problems on this ambulance. Can't take too many hits. Got to drive very carefully. And driving in build 42 right now is kind of a frame rate nightmare. If you don't have, like, I got a lot of problems with this computer right now that I got to get fixed up. And so the frame rate on driving in this is not fun. But we'll make it work because I want to keep any vehicle alive. All right, so we're going to pop out near the church. We're going to head down Main Street. I don't see, like, any other vehicles, so this was smart. All right, there's some in the church parking lot there. All right, news van in the middle of the street here. Not better condition, really, it looks like. It's like the best I've ever driven. That'd be cool. I would like some bags to be a little bit bigger. Some bags are, like, ridiculously small, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, I feel like you should be able to fit 2 pounds of something or 2 units of something inside of a fanny pack, but that's just me personally. I was gonna say, that's a gun on your back, dude. All right, no worries. This is where we're heading. We're heading to the police or the firefighters' firehouse. I don't see a fire truck here, but this is our desired place. Not a big fan of everything around us, but we'll make it work. All right, luckily we're at Axe 3, and we have an axe, you know? That was the biggest problem with our last character is I did not have an axe, and when you're a lumberjack, you need an axe. Like, you just need an axe. And so, yeah. Wait, hang on. All right. Official, give me like 2 seconds to deal with some of these zombies, and then I will definitely check it out. Man was bragging about having an axe, and now I have no axe. That's not cool. Broke my, like, main weapon here. It's all right. We're just going to walk away for a minute. All right, hang on. 3 guys lost after a boat trip captured by a tribe. Chief says cook a fruit, but it goes where the sun. Oh, yeah, pear. Okay, it makes sense. Ooh, grapes and laughs. That's a good joke. Quality entertainment. I appreciated that. That was a good one. Let's get this firefighter. What up, dude? Hit him in like the legs or something, dude. Okay. I got some dirty pants here, but they're just dirty. Yeah, and they're better, so we're gonna switch. Okay. So I typically, whenever I'm in Rosewood, I typically end up looking like a firefighter. I might keep my little red hat here, but still. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Nuki. Cannot wait for the stable build to come out. And I mean, the unstable plays great. I personally, like, I haven't had any crashes or anything. The map issues, like where like the map still has to load, that's really the only one that happens really frequently. And then the FPS issue when you're driving. Those are like the only two that really affect me. Everything else like runs really great. And that's why I've been playing Build 42 for the past 5 months, is just to get used to it when the main one comes out. Alright, nothing here. Hey Earl, can I read your diary? Nah, doesn't look like it. You don't care for 41? I have exhausted myself on 41. I don't feel like I can learn anything else from Build 41. So I kind of understand what you're saying. I think this is a cop. I see a few other dudes over there. It's like horde style over there, so if we can knock out... But yeah, I see a police vest on this guy. Crack that dome! There we go. Nothing. Just police shirt and pants. Alright, no worries. Oh, a little lag spike. Yeah, no issues have really affected me. Lag spike. Come on, next. It drops a lot? Yeah, exact same. Like when I drive, it's terrible. And I think what it is it's trying to load all the ragdoll animations of every single zombie that you drive by. And if that's unoptimized, that's a lot. Like that is definitely a lot. The weapon breaking system, not the biggest fan of anymore. And I do want to figure that out, because I did lose my hatchet, and I used to be able to like repair broken weapons by just like putting glue on them, but not anymore. And so I want to figure that out. Maybe my hit's a little better. Same, 100% same. Alright, so we got a fire jacket here. There's probably going to be clean ones inside the station. But, yeah, that one's got a hole in it. So who cares? Is it better than what I got? Nope. Better than what I got? Nope. Alright. He's got some in his back. Like a weapon of sorts. I can't take it. I can't tell what it is yet. It might be a hatchet. And if it is, I want it. I got 16 gigs of RAM. My issue is this headroom on my computer. I don't have enough space in one of my drives, and it's my boot drive, the C drive on my computer. And so anytime a game needs to use like temporary files, it runs into a lot of hang-ups trying to make and allocate space for it. And so I'm trying to get that upgraded in the next week. Meat cleaver, that's what he's got in his back, is a meat cleaver. So that means that your jacket, you don't even have a jacket. Okay. All right, so we're out of breath again. This is the entrance to the firehouse that we're going to take. I'm trying to remember what it is. It used to be, I used to know the key command to sit on the ground, but now I don't remember. I am vampire. I am. We're just hanging out. There's a lot, like, I mean, when it comes to like getting a game to play properly, there's a lot of different things that you kind of have to look for these days, because games are just so advanced and stuff. And I mean, even games like Zomboid, it does not look advanced at all. Like look at the physics, look at the graphics, you know. Like it's whatever, it's nothing special. But at the same time, there's just so much detail into this game. There's so many enemies, there's so much this, that, the other thing. So, yeah. Alright, so we got a locked door here. I don't think these open. I think these will all be locked if I try them. And I don't want to smash a window. Hey, that actually opened. I didn't know that would do that. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we got everything open in here. But I don't see anybody. Turn the light switch on. As much as I want to like go loot right now, I also want to clear out some stuff. Dude, that's ridiculous. 348 mods? I imagine loading the game is brutal. I imagine trying to like move around in the game is kind of brutal too. That is obscene. That's crazy. Alright, so I'm hungry. I think I'm still just drowsy. Alright, we're good, but we're peckish, we're drowsy. We'll have to take care of some of that, which is fine. The firehouse has everything that we need for a little while. Just check all the rooms real fast. Make sure we're alright. Mostly shader stuff and cars. That makes sense. I have zero. I have zero mods currently. I don't know why, but I've been enjoying playing vanilla lately and getting used to it before build 42. Because a lot of those mods won't work when build 42 first comes out. And so like I've learned my lesson with a lot of other games that I used to mod. Specifically like World of Warcraft and stuff like that back when I used to play. You would never get like invested into a mod right around the expansion times because they would just never work. Alright, bunch of junk. Let's go ahead and fill up this empty bottle here. Get our water back on track. Yeah, I think Project Zomboid's only on the PC right now. Hopefully, excuse me, wow. Hopefully they evolve it soon. That'd be pretty cool. There's electrical one right there. That's kind of nice. Ooh, there's garbage bags. I might actually go back for that. Alright, we got a large hook and some wrenches. Oxygen tank and a large hook. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha! That's what we're looking for. Yeah. I don't need a shotgun anymore. I got a firefighter axe. That's all I need. Like, as long as I keep this thing safe, which won't happen, of course. It's going to break pretty quick. But as long as I keep this thing pretty safe, we'll be okay. There's another firefighter's axe. That one's already worn. The handle condition sucks on it. Let's use this one first. Yeah, we're going to use this one first. Purpose of trash bags? You can walk around with them in your hands, and they offer you a second bag, and you can just load up trash bags and like really get a lot of stuff very quickly. And so trash bags, they don't seem like it, but they're incredibly useful. Another firefighter axe here. Unfortunately, these are all worn, and I'm gonna have to fix them up, and I don't know really how to fix many of them up. That's a pristine one. That's pretty nice. All right, so that doesn't fit in the trauma bag anymore. All right, so we're heading upstairs. Actually, you know what? You want to see what a trash bag does? I'll show you. This actually, it'll make things a little bit easier when you can really see how it plays out. So I got these 4 tools right here. And what I'll do is go back in here and grab the trash bags. Yeah, no worries, Muki. No worries. I have not, Oscar. I'm actually kind of excited. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know that they were doing in Build 42, and so I am pretty excited about that. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. I always felt like it was a little too spacious beforehand. Like I don't know why. I just always did. All right, so now we have a trash bag in hand. There it is, the garbage bag. And we can go ahead and put it on the ground here, and then we can switch over here and grab all of this and put it into the garbage bag, and put it. And then equip it on our secondary. I always forget to do that part. You got to equip it first. And then you put everything in the garbage bag. Expanding most of the cities. Nice. Nice. They need to. There's a lot of cool stuff that they're doing. Bam, look at that. So now we have this garbage bag that's filled with all of those. I still have room for like 9 more things. And then I don't have to fill up my trauma bag. And then when I'm done, I just have to toss the garbage bag in the trunk. And so, and the garbage bag itself, like if I drop it on the ground, the garbage bag itself has an encumbrance that equals whatever. Yeah, you get it. And so, yeah, it's hopefully it makes things a little bit easier. But all right, looks like the bathrooms are clear. Everything's open up here, which that makes me a little concerned. Things are not supposed to be opened like this. So we'll be all right. Leather jacket. Hello. Hang on, how are you looking? Okay, that's actually in really great shape. We're gonna wear this. It's gonna get hot very quickly, but that's a nice leather jacket. We'll wear that. All right, let's go scout out over here. Turn on all the lights. Okay. Key for the firehouse. We'll take that. Looks like I left my that trash bag on the ground back there, so I'll have to go back and get it. Man, lots of stuff. All right, well, let's go to sleep, because now that we have those trash bags and we have all those tools, I want to go get some food before we go back to our base. And so it's almost midnight. We're tired. We might as well get some sleep here. But what I want to do, nice, some gloves, fantastic. We just literally, I just literally got everything that I needed for a long time because of this firehouse. Let's just go check the locker room to make sure that we're not, like, we're alone in here. Oh, and a fanny pack too. My God, we got everything. Thank you very much for liking the like. Appreciate it. Extinction mode? I have not. I have not tried extinction mode. Sounds like a fun time, if you ask me. All right, so here's how I play the fanny pack. I always put first aid stuff in the fanny pack. Apparently, I don't need all three of those in there. Weird. We'll just put one in the fanny pack. And then we'll put the bandages in there. And the adhesive bandages in there. And painkillers in there. And then a matchbook. Never mind. How much room's left? None. Okay, we don't need it. All right, then switch to the trauma bag, and then everything else can go in the trauma bag. But yeah, now we have bandages that we'll always have. Got purse in there with some stuff. Let's check out what's in the purse. Nothing important, but we had, what was that thing? A granola bar. Let's eat that. We're about ready to take a nap or go to sleep for a little while, so I just want to just make sure that everything's good. Ooh, the sports water bottle is kind of nice. Hang on, I want to check something. Where's my water bottle? Is there any difference between mine and that? Encumbrance is 1-1. Yeah, it'll be the exact same encumbrance there. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter then. All right, just going to check out the shower rooms, make sure that there's no zombies in here. All right, let's go have a sleep. And then in the morning, we'll head on over. This is a little thing that I don't know if you guys know about. It took me the longest time to figure it out. But the watches, if you set an alarm, it'll actually wake you up. And I didn't know that. But set it for 6. And I'll sleep. But not going to get a full night's sleep, but I don't want to, like, sleep through the day time, you know what I mean? So just get it done. All right. So we're awake. It's 6 a.m. Got everything ready to go. So first things first, let's go get something to eat. Get some ginger ale right here. Go ahead and drink that. Why not? Let's find something to eat. Just a bunch of basic stuff. Nothing important here, though. Oh, don't want to brew any coffee. Don't need that yet. Let's see what's in the fridge. Some chocolate milk. Some yogurt. Need that. Cool. What else can we eat? Peanut butter. Oh yeah, we're eating all the peanut butter. Let's go. Gonna gain so much weight, but whatever. All right, so I am full. I am stuffed, but we are good to go. So now we need to just grab our garbage bag here. And again, this is very heavy, so we'll put this on our secondary for now, so we're not overloaded. But these, I do want to grab garbage bags because we got a pretty big vehicle. And now, heading home, I want to be able to get some food. get down to our ambulance down here. I am going to look for another vehicle while we're out. We have kind of everything that we need for me to head back to the base and start like actually doing some base building stuff, except for maybe a carpentry boat. But we should be all right. Okay. So all of this stuff does not need to be in there. But let's go ahead and put that in the container. We can go ahead and put this in the container too. Looks like there's not that many left. Okay. And then all of this stuff, including the oxygen tank, out. It is so annoying to level up, but I mean, that's why they gave you that show Woodcraft, to make it somewhat more manageable, right? I can't take the gurney out? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just pick it up then. And I'll go over here and we'll drop it. Yeah, there we go. What? Hang on. That's silly. At least I'll set it up so that way I can see it and it doesn't have to be ridiculous. I didn't realize that it was like that. That's funny. Alright, so we're still over encumbered. Why am I over encumbered? Because I got a shotgun in my inventory that I no longer need. Let's go ahead and put that in the trunk of the car. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're ready to roll. God, it feels good having a two-handed axe. A lot. A lot. There's so much to build 42, and there's so much that I don't know about too, that I'm kind of just learning about as we go. I love how I have more alcohol wipes and some gloves too now. That's fantastic. All right. Let's go try to find a better car. But we have garbage bags, and we can go get some food. That's kind of the big thing that I'd like to go do now, is food. I just had a blowout. That is terrible. I just had a tire blowout. You see it? That's not okay. All right, I have axes in the back of that, and so I can't walk away from this. I have to kind of defend this ambulance for a minute. Yeah, I see the holster. And now I have a pistol. Ho, 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 now I have a machine gun. I want a machine gun. That'd be kind of nice. We have a two-handed axe, so I'm not really sweating this too much. Like, actually having a weapon that can do some damage is pretty nice. Cop. Oops. But now we have to find another car, which really sucks. Ooh, double holster. I'm sorry, I want to wear the double holster. Get rid of this holster. Junk holster. Do you have a gun for me, too? You have a shotgun for me. Come here. Give me the shotgun. Alright, let's go put this in the truck. Even though this vehicle is, like, shot now, I have to I'm going to just use it as storage. I mean, I got 2 shotguns in the trunk. I'm not walking away from that. But I am also going to be smart here. Grab a second axe. Because we have to go find another car. There's no way I'm going to be able to walk all that stuff home. So let's head to the cop parking lot, see if we can get like a cop car or something. Anything. Like, we don't have that much storage right now. I see a van. Alright, we'll try to get that van. I can't hotwire. And so I got to find that like magazine or book or whatever it is to hotwire. And so we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, I'm going to check all these people first for keys. And then we might have to go inside the police station to try to find some keys. Otherwise... Oh, come on. I had her. I sliced that one. Sounds good, some static. Appreciate you very much. Mighty kind. Hey, key ring. What do we got? What do we got? We got a key to something. A Chevy and a key to the police station. Okay. But we did find a car key, so that's nice. My guess is it's the cop car we found that looks like a Chevy. Oh, wait, no. I think I saw a key on the other one. Yeah, we have a key to this one. Okay. I see a cop over there too, with a shotgun. I also could do some foraging to try to find it, but whatever. Screwdriver. So we do have a key to this car. She's probably here to pay some speeding tickets. Alright. So if all else fails, we have this. If we can't find anything better, we have that. And I'm okay with that. Definitely okay with that. We at least can make it work. But ideally, I find something with a little bit more trunk space. And that blowout was like the worst time ever. Alright, so this trooper, this is locked. Alright, I don't want to smash any windows of hopefully a car that we'll be able to take. Oh, one hit, one kill. Sorry, Natasha. Felt almost bad about that one. Alright, I have so many shotguns right now, so let's just go ahead and unload this. And then we'll go ahead and just not take it. I see you, dude. Okay, we'll drop it. Don't need it. I'll keep hitting them. Like, I'll keep knocking them down as long as... until we can find something better in that car, or we've checked every option. But it's almost looking like we're gonna have to take that car if we can't find it. Alright, so hang on. This guy, holster, long socks, nothing. Nothing there. Alright, what about prisoner transport? Got transport van here. Unlocked, that's promising. No key, though. Nope. Nope. Check the trunk. Shotgun, a walkie-talkie, some ammo, but that's it. It's looking like that car is going to be our only way out of here. This is locked. Locked as well. Okay. Alright, well, let's do a little bit of foraging to see if we can find anything. But I am not optimistic about being able to find any kind of foraging. And I mean, we have a car. I would love to bring more than that. So what does it end? Here, let me open up that menu so I can just see it. No search focus. Let's just look around, see if we can find a key. Be super cool if we could find a key. Please, sir, I'd like a key. I haven't done any foraging yet in this character, and so the likelihood of me finding something is very, very slim. Hang on, let me just restart it from this menu, just to make sure that it's working properly. It's weird that I haven't found anything yet. Kind of really weird that I haven't found anything yet. Oh, found something. Is this a rock? Yeah, piece of flint. All right, well, it's not looking. I could replace the tire if I found a lug wrench, but I have not found a lug wrench, and I guess I could be checking trunks a little bit better, but yeah. Let me see if I can find a lug wrench. I see him coming in. I'm not too worried about him. What's up, bro? How you doing? Squishy. Could replace the tire, but I'll be honest with you, that ambulance is also like in terrible condition. There's a tire pump. You could pump up the tire, which is pretty nice. If this has keys in the glove, I'm going to be mad. Hey, map of Riverside. Go ahead and read that. All right, well, at least we don't have to deal with that. Hey, bullet bandolier. That's cool. Take that ammo too. And we'll holster up this other M9. All right, well, let's go ahead and at least load up our other car. It is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm a little upset, to be frank about it. It shouldn't be like this, but still. Go ahead and put my bandolier in there. It had rifle ammo on it, so it's pointless for now. I guess I could put something else in it, but it takes time. All right, there's the ambo down here, so let's go down here. What's up, dude? Okay. What's up? I'm still checking to see if any of them have keys for any reason. I doubt that any of these would, but still want to just check it out. All right. So I want to find some food. I want to get to a food place that's like the next order of business here. What? You? Come on. Get it over with. I have stuff to do. Thank you. Yeah, now that I have an axe, I can actually be semi-annoyed at them. Alright, so grab these. Grab both shotguns. Equip this on the secondary. I am very over encumbered. I'm actually like taking damage right now. But we'll be alright. Just got to get it over to this car here. But yeah, I could replace the tire. That ambulance, though, it was just so screwed up. It was just in horrible shape. This is in semi-decent condition. And so we'll at least be able to survive, you know? It's got enough room in the trunk, you know? So we'll be okay. Be alright. Alright, other axe go in there. How's this axe? This handle might break very soon. So we do got to be careful. Alright, both shotguns in the trunk. Put the shotguns in the garbage bag, just because. Make it easier. Somebody's walking towards me. There you are. Okay. All right. No longer over encumbered. Drop this pen light. Who cares? Drop the forceps. The stethoscopes. Why am I carrying these? And then we'll put those in the trunk too. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go get some food. And some gas. I need to get some gas. Could siphon it with the rubber hose, but I don't really have a container for it right now. Sounds good, Johnny. All right, let's... So there's a couple of restaurants that I could do. And we'll... Yeah, I kind of want to just start with like one of these. Like a Quick Mart or something, like a convenience store. So go ahead and do that. And again, we'll look for some better cars. I see a bigger van back there already. So, we'll make it happen. Squishy! I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen, and I put the other one away. Alright. Well, geez. That's no fun. Especially because we got all these people right here. Alright, well, let's be smart about this. Let's at least get our hammer out. be terrified, dude. Just how to get back to the trunk of your car. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, it is. But we'll be okay. I'm just gonna have to run past them, grab my axe, and turn around. That's all. Yeah, this is a good amount of them. I almost want to grab the shotgun. Luckily, I have kept my trunk unlocked, so I should be able to do this. That guy's fast. So yeah, I'm gonna have to thin him out a little bit. Alright. Fine. Knew it was gonna happen. I can hear my heartbeat more than the zombies right now. This is kind of what I'm hoping for, is them just all over like this. I'm debating doing something kind of drastic. Drastic times, drastic measures, and whatnot. I don't even know if these guns are loaded. Looks like that one's loaded. That one's not. Okay, so one of my guns is loaded. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I know this seems kind of dumb what I'm doing, but it'll make sense. Okay, we got one axe. Just gotta stay calm through all of this. That's kind of the big thing. In Zomboid, if you panic, you're gonna lose. No, you back off. Didn't get me. I was trying to turn around and hit him, but he just lunged at me too quick. Alright, so we're gonna start thinning. I really don't want to lose my axes that I just found, because I don't have enough supplies to like keep them up. So I gotta be very smart about this. I'm debating going back to my car and getting a shotgun. That's why I pulled out that out of that trash bag. In fact, we're doing it. Let's be dumb. I'm already out of breath, and so there's no way I'll be able to tame an entire horde. And so we're gonna have to like clear out Main Street anyway. So we might as well do it in a really, really, really fun way. Now what's unfortunate though, is that I need ammo, which I did not grab. Okay, now we're ready to go. Just reload real quick. Do love the new aiming system. It has made the game so much more enjoyable. Like it's nicer. It's so much nicer. All right, but as you can see, we're adding more onto the horde because of the loud bangs that we're making. So we do gotta be careful here. Out of ammo. Did I already go through that whole set? Nope. Alright. So as you can see, they're definitely coming around. I don't want to walk too far out of Main Street. So we're going to go back through the alley and loop them around. But we got to keep an eye on our stamina and a few other things too. Can't get tripped up here. Whoa! Tried. Failed. Nice little horde that we got built around us here. Let's go this way. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just like let them kind of all group together. Crazy though. Probably a couple hundred of them on me right now. Yeah, gotta avoid that. All because I want to go into the Zippy Market. That's it. This is the whole reason why I'm doing this. Is because I want to go into the Zippy Market. Back off. Back off. No. Not gonna give me that easily. Come on now. Right? Pretty much. Woo, wrong way. I went the wrong way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that. No, 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 no. I just got Apocalypse is fun. Apocalypse is fun. Let's do it again. I wasn't that emotionally invested into Omer. Like, he was good. Like, we were getting all the stuff that we needed that time. Shouldn't have stopped for that food. I gotta stop in the back alleys instead of stopping on Main Street when I clear out Rosewood. Oh, my bad, Pat. I didn't see your other message there. When's your next Grounded stream? I don't know. We might do it this week. Yeah, we might do it this week. Sounds like fun. I don't know why I turned in towards the fence. That was where I went wrong, is I turned in towards the fence. And had I just turned away, I would have just kept walking down the path, but I trapped myself. And I didn't have enough stamina to go past this one dude who just kind of like pushed me into the horde. And so, yeah. Apocalypse, man. It's rough. I almost want to run Builder for a little while. Just because I haven't actually gotten a chance to do much base building. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead, solo it, switch it over. I've never played Extinction, and I was asked if I had played it before. But like that looks too brutal. That looks like more rough than Apocalypse. Could also do the challenges. There's a bunch of fun challenges. And so we could definitely do one of the challenges. Hang on, let's see what challenges there. There's a really bad day. House in the Woods. I've always wanted to do Winter is Coming. Because you have to learn how to do camping. And I'm not good at camping. I've never camped before. Let's do building. Or I guess rising. Alright, Rosewood spawn. Random seed. Next, Lumberjack. Next, Alvaro. Let's do it, bro. Sounds like my kind of dude. Poor Omar. All right. So wherever we spawn is where we are going to build a base. And this time, because it's Rising instead of Apocalypse, we're actually going to build. That's how it always works with Apocalypse, is you spend so much time getting set up to actually play the game, and and then you finally get to a point where you're like, okay, I have like everything that I need. Let's just get a little bit of food, and then that's where you go wrong. That's where you go wrong. I made a mistake there, but it's all right. Alvaro will do so much better, and we'll be all right. All right, let's see where our base is. Ugh, it's a small house. Got a basement at least. I think I've spawned in this house before. Yeah, I have spawned in this house before. But it's rising, so you get a baseball bat to start, and you get a backpack. And because you also get a hammer too, which is nice, and some chips and a water bottle. So you get a little bit of everything: some crackers, some marinara, bottle opener. No can opener, so we'll have to find a can opener. Good amount of food. Let's get this stuff in the freezer. Okay. All right. Alvaro went shopping right before the apocalypse happened. Let's see what else we got in the house. Some dye, socks, hoodie. Don't care. It's like now that I'm on Rising, it's a completely different approach. Like the game's so much different. It's so much easier. Mechanics 1, that's nice. I already got some of that. But like I can actually like speed things along a little bit and go a little bit faster here to like get everything done that I want. All right, residence key. That's probably my key, so who cares? Go ahead and wear this hat. My hair sticking out the back. It's weird. You know what? We're wearing a bucket hat instead. Forget the baseball hat. Yeah, bucket hat right there. Drop that. Hey, a lighter. It's kind of nice. Sleeping pills. Whatever. We do have a basement, so I'm pretty excited to go check that out. They're kind of randomized, whichever basement we get. I haven't had good basements the past few times that I've spawned with a basement. Like they haven't had any stuff in them. Like one time I got the recording studio, another time I got the movie production place with the bedroom. And so let's see what we got this time. We've got, click, 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 the smallest little storage room I've ever seen. Wow, that's tiny. Okay. Hey, logo, this is Project Zomboid. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff in here, though. We got a screwdriver. Let's go ahead and we'll grab the screwdriver. And we got a worn saw. What's worn about it? Can we sharpen it with this whetstone right here? It'd be kind of cool if we could. Doesn't look like we can sharpen it with the whetstone. Sorry, let me research this real fast. Okay, learned how to make an improvised one. Oh, hang on. Learn how to make some improvised stuff. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead. We'll just hold on to the saw for a little bit. Hang on, there's a better saw. Let's go ahead and just drop this saw here then. And I see a hatchet. That's pretty handy right there. Hatchet in our own house. Love that. Hey, nah. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Cool on that. Some epoxy, some metalworking stuff. Wow. Okay, so this is like a builder's dream house to start in. I like that. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And we do got a hatchet. It's our only axe kind of tool right now, so I'm not going to use it. So let's get out of here. Got a garage too. Looks like our neighbor's got a shed. Let's go ahead and check our own garage here. And we can keep it open too. Steel sheets, some plastic chairs. More just like tools and carpentry stuff. This is a pretty good one. Mechanics 1. Be nice if we could find like a carpentry book somewhere pretty quickly. But we're in Rosewood, so it's not too hard to find. And where we've spawned is literally right next door to the firehouse. And so it's super easy. Don't know what that key's for, but we'll go ahead and grab it. Classic wristwatch. I mean, it's nice. It tells the time, but let's go ahead and find something a little bit better. Looks like we just got a shelf in here. What are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? God, Rising is so much different than Apocalypse. Like, Apocalypse was brutal, man. This is just like, hey, let's go have some fun. Look at all the loot. Like the amount of loot that we're finding is insane compared like to this. It's just crazy. You know, already got a second hatchet here, and this one we can actually use to get our axe experience up. So fantastic. Go ahead and hop in here. Okay. Okay. That pillow's kind of nice, but whatever. There's other things that are more important to find right now than pillows and stuff. And so we can come back and get a lot of this stuff. But right now I kind of want to get a move on. So we can do what I was trying to do in the other playthrough, which is get to a place where we can actually like get a lot of food quickly before it all expires or goes stale. All right, so let's go ahead. Hang on, those bandages. And grab the painkillers too. All right, so we've checked the house, the shed, checked the garage in my house. What game mode is this? So I just got slaughtered on Apocalypse, so I switched over to Rising for a little bit, so that way I could do a little bit of base building, because I haven't had a chance to do much base building today. And this is a base channel, like we build bases in games, that's what we do. And so switched it up a little bit, switched it to Rising, so that way I could actually have some fun here. That was an easy hit. That was almost too easy of a hit. Sorry, Clementine. I see a basement on this house, so we're gonna go check that out. Man, just good tools all over. I like that. This is a good spawn point just because of the amount of tools that we have. So I'm pretty happy about that. Something on the ground? No? Alright, basement. Yeah, taking out the door. Let's go. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Pretty basic basement, but I like this freezer that's down here. That'll end up in my house soon. Nice. Nice. Alright, well, let's get to the firehouse. We're so close to the firehouse. We might as well just get to it. And then hopefully we can find a car pretty soon too. But I mean, with our proximity, it's literally just running right over here. And it'd be really cool if there was a car right there. No, you're good. I think you're talking about Extinction. And Extinction is supposedly harder than Apocalypse. Like Apocalypse, still you have the ability to sneak around. Extinction, like if they see you, you're screwed. And so yeah, I think that's what you're referring to there. All right, so we got a couple of cars in the lot over there, so hopefully we can make one of those mine. Let's get up here. We're also in the market for an axe. It's the big thing that we need. Oh, God. You see the level, like the difference in difficulty though between Apocalypse and this, for those of you that have hung out with me? Like it's almost like you can't even try to compare. Okay. Ditch that bucket hat. Slowly turn into our firefighter self. What's up, bro? Yep. You got a fork? Sorry. Sorry about your fork. That's kind of what happened in our last playthrough. I stopped to look for food, and when I did, it did not go well. It did not go well at all. And so yeah. All right, well, we got cars to check, so let's start with this one. We need a pen, so we got to grab something that's a blue pen. Handbag. Nothing really special in the handbag, except for a speeding ticket. I'd rather have a black pen than a blue. Ooh, reflective sunglasses. I'll wear those. And then drop the blue pen. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I do have a backpack, and I got to remember that I have a backpack. Typically, I don't start with a bag because we've been playing Apocalypse, and so I'm not used to having a bag right now. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Car key. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a car key. This is the vehicle that I really want, is this truck right here. Be really cool if we could find it. Some work boots. Like those. Better lighter, too. Nice. Hey, station key. And there it is, the bull driver, which is, I think, this car. Got a dull hatchet here, but that's what a whetstone can be used for, is the hatchets like that. Sucks to suck, dude. No holes in those, so we'll wear those. Why do you have so low zombies? This is Rising. And in Rising, it's basically just like a handful of zombies because it's a focus on building, crafting, that type of thing. Alright, so yeah, that's this car. Oh, I see my favorite weapon over there. Game just got cool. Yeah, this game just got really cool here. Alright, so we're going to dump everything I don't care about on the ground and everything else. There's a scuba tank in here? Yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll hold on to that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to that rope, too. Lots of storage space in that car, but I just saw my favorite weapon. And so I'm about ready to save all of these tools here. Hang on. Attach belt left. Let's at least... I have this worn hatchet here, and I'd rather be using this than one of the other tools I have. But yeah, you see that pickaxe up there? That's what we're heading for. Western boots. Keep your Western boots to yourself, sir. Some nice work boots. I like the black work boots better than these tan desert ones. Alright, so we got a lead pipe and a pickaxe. My god, dude. I cannot believe that we just found that. This is my all-time favorite Zomboid weapon right here, is the pickaxe. I don't know why. It's just such a good weapon. What is this? Another car? Okay, is it this car? We have found so many car keys just in the start of this. God, I love Rising versus everything else. Like, don't get me wrong, Rising is so much easier than all the others, but still. God, look at all these tools. It's insane. And there's Carpentry 1, too. Okay, well, this is like the best setup I've ever had in the entire game. Hang on. Empty gas. Transfer. How do you... Rubber hose? Do you not have any gas? Is that what this is? You have gas. You have plenty of gas. Siphon gasoline. There it is. Okay. Yeah, full gas can here. This is crazy. Like, switching over from Apocalypse to Rising is insane. Like, within a matter of minutes, I have literally everything I need to build this base. Or build up my base. Okay, so let's go ahead and add gasoline. Yeah, there we go. Empty gas can go in here. We have a pickaxe now, so we can put this hatchet in here. We can go ahead and put this bloody worn one in there too. And then we'll just hold on to these two. Awesome. Oh, and we do have a whetstone, which means that I should be able to sharpen this. Fantastic. Okay. More firefighter axes. I spent so long looking for axes on the other playthrough, and I think I have like 6 or 7 right now. Like a ridiculous amount of them. And there's a sack in there. Who cares? We got a great car. We got everything else we need. So we got 3 axes right there, and I think those were in this car when we first got here. Then we got 2 more axes coming in. And then we haven't even opened the firehouse yet. hammers are so easy to find. It's the axes and like that type of stuff that is ridiculously hard. But all right, here we go. 2 more axes. The game heard me. The game was just like, oh, you haven't had any axes recently? I'll give you some axes. I'm going to leave the worn ones behind. That's how many I've gotten. There's 4. 4 right there. 4. There's 4 of them. Can you believe that? Insanity. Okay, that's it. No more axes. I don't need them. I have all the tools that I need except for the shovel. So I'm also going to grab a shovel from this. But crazy. All right, anything else? A crowbar. We do want that. Grab yet another axe. Forget the hatchet, man. Like, we'll use two-handed and just make it super easy on ourselves. But okay, cool. Put all the axes in here. Put the rubber hose in here. We can put all this stuff in here too. Keys on the key ring. Shovel in the car. And I have 3 more axes in here. Can we see the stats? Oh, dude, I just got started. You do not want to see my stats. My stats are embarrassing right now. I'll still show them. Just give me a sec. But I think I've survived for like, what, an hour in game? Something like that. 4 hours, and I've killed 13 zombies. I'm on Rising, too. Like, we're doing base building because I did not have a good go at Apocalypse with my last 2 characters. Bunch of other stuff. Not worried about mechanics stuff. We can come back for all this other stuff. Amount of loot. Oh, perks. I'm rocking the lumberjack build with no modifications. And so as basic as it is, damn, so many axes here. I love it. All right, let's wear a jacket, or the firefighter jacket here. I should find some firefighter pants, but it is what it is. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I can head back to my house now, which would be pretty cool. Ooh, tart. Let's grab that. There's bleach. Let's grab a thing of bleach. Both these things of tart, too. Now I just got to find a mop. Nah, no mods. Nah, we're just doing a nice vanilla playthrough here. Crazy to me how many tools we found, though. Like, insane amount. I want a mop. That's as sad as it sounds. It's like the one thing that I'm still looking for now is a mop. And then, of course, like a bigger bag. What are tarps for? You use them to create, what's it called? Rain catchers. And so you can either use garbage bags, and you get 4 garbage bags, or you can use 1 tarp. And so I figure it's a little bit easier to just get the 1 tarp. Broom. I need a mop. I want to mop up my house. There's some firefighter pants. That's what we're looking for. And then I also saw this fanny pack here, which is super cool. I think I've explained this before, but I use fanny packs as medical storage. And so I always put alcohol wipes in, and then bandages, and then a thing of painkillers, and if there's room, a lighter. Yeah. That way you just always have bandages. Thanks for the likes, for Pete's sake. Appreciate that. Nothing important there. Nothing really important there because I already got a bottle here. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get back home. Crazy. Crazy good start. Love it. That was by far the best seed I've ever had in this game. And to celebrate, we'll kill all of these dudes. Blackout Predator mod? What's that one? You're gonna have to tell me. Still slow using the pickaxe, but we'll get there. Just gotta get the speed up on it. But like, it is such a powerful weapon, and if you just upgrade your axe, you'll literally just one-hit kill them all the time. And again, this is Rising, so like it's a lot easier. But still, so worth it. Get in. Oh, come on. My engine's not bad. This car's in, like, perfect condition. Gonna have to move that little wreckage out of the way. I don't like that. Alright, so let's get back home. We'll mark our house. And then we'll get to work. This is my house. It's right here. I like this house. It's a good house. It's not my first time spawning in this house too. So I definitely built it. But the way that I'm doing things is wherever I spawned is where we're doing stuff. That's pretty cool. That's kind of a fun little thing. All right, so first things first, let's start building our graveyard because that's just how it works. There we go. But we're going to keep our clean house, or we're going to keep a clean house. We're going to keep everything secure. Just do it as nice as possible. I actually, oh, you mean like as a final base location? Yeah, no. I wanted to challenge myself, and so the concept is we've been living in this house our whole life, and we are not going to lose it to some zombies. So we're just going to defend our house, and whatever we need, we're going to go out and get. So that's the plan. All right, so we've taken care of this. Let's go ahead and move these zombies into the court or into the graveyard. That's as silly as it sounds. We have to like have a massive graveyard because eventually they're gonna just keep coming back, basically. All right, so berry corpse, mechanic shop. That's not a bad one. You know what my favorite place in Zomboid is Jenny's Table in Rosewood specifically. Jenny's Table in Rosewood is my favorite base location because you're on Main Street, but you're towards like the end, so you can get out pretty easily. You're near the hotel motel area. And then with you got all the food from Jenny's Table. There's like 6 or 7 refrigerators in there that you can just stockpile stuff in. There's a bedroom upstairs. Okay. And then, what else is it? Oh, wait, hang on, stop. Something wasn't right about that. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's this ultra defensible location. I guess this is right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't looking right. All right, high exertion, uncomfortable, unpleasantly hot, wet, weighted down, peckish. And we're peckish. Nice. Well, after we take care of this, dude, it'll be all right. Finally nice to actually get this done properly. But yeah, not keeping any corpses around or anything like that. When we get inside, we gotta clean our clothes and then probably sit down for a little bit to read this carpentry book. Looks like we're safe, so let's go ahead and head on in. We are exhausted. We're still pretty weighted down too, so hang on. Let's go ahead and put some stuff in our bag. Try to help the difference out a little bit. No, and our backpack's full too. Oh, what just smashed? Window just smashed somewhere. Across the street? Okay. Alright, not worried about it. Alright, let's grab one of my 12 firefighter axes. We'll start with this worn one, so that way we can destroy it. And let's also get our carpentry book that we need. Okay. Love it. Alright, so I am going to need to barricade the house, break down a bunch of furniture, all of that stuff. But for right now, I'm not too concerned about it. We're just going to kind of, just whatever, it doesn't really matter. We just got a bunch of work to do, so. Just get some of this stuff out of my inventory so we're not weighed down. Cool. We got chips on me, so we'll go ahead and just eat those chips. All right, so we are uncomfortable. So let's go ahead and wash ourselves and all of our clothes. Yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier while we cool ourselves down. Okay, cool. Next up, we'll go ahead and clean the containers and weapons. Okay. And then let's fill some water so we can drink it. Cool. All right, so now that that's all handled, turn on some Life and Living. I think we've missed all of the shows for the day. And so that's fine. Not a big deal. But we'll just sit down and read our carpentry book. But, you know, let's eat some chips first. I could just get naked and get rid of all of this stuff, but I'd rather just wring out the clothes first. Looks like everything's pretty much dry already. Okay. The helmet was what was making me feel uncomfortable. Okay. All right, just a little drowsy, some high exertion still, a little peckish. Eat these chips. And then let's get to work on reading this. So yeah, I probably had to sleep after. Oh, got some fishing. Nice. That was pretty cool. Wasn't expecting to get anything from today. But yeah, I don't want to do any carpentry until we get our modifier, and then after this, I got to go to the school and get a Carpentry 2 book and all that. I think there's also a bookstore, Main Street, that we're gonna stop by. There should be more TV shows. I don't know. I feel like I'm asking for too much, but there should be more TV shows. All right, well, we are almost done with this book, and then we'll drop it and eat something. Actually, we'll just go to bed. No point. We just got hungry. Never mind, we are going to go eat something. Come on now, almost done. There we go. All right, so we got our multiplier done. Just drop that on the ground. So I'm walking around in my socks right now, which is not the smartest thing, but I don't think I have any broken glass on the ground. That screwed up one of my characters a long time ago. All right, just fresh food for today. Let's head on upstairs and get some sleep. Get the rest of our clothes on in a little bit. Ooh, dark in here. Where's the lights? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sleep. Hang on. I want to turn on my alarm. What time's my alarm set for? 8? No. 6. What? The TV's going off. Oh, is this shopping channel? Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything on after this. Okay, no. It's just a silly TV show. Alright, let's go to bed. Alarm set for 6. So I'm going to try to get as much sleep as possible. Oh. I'm frightened and tense. And it's 3 a.m. What's wrong, dude? Everything's fine, man. Like, just chill. Just chill for a little bit. Okay, I mean, if you want to just get the day going, we can just get the day going. I'm okay with that. I have like one tree in my front yard that I can chop down here. It gave me just the one log. I love it. Man, this guy's gonna be tired pretty quickly if he only got like 3 hours of sleep. And so, oh wait, did I close my front door? No. Not gonna have any surprises here. All right, luckily we don't have to like run around with like heavy clothes right now. Again, rising makes things a lot easier, but still. Come on, give me the option to cut down a tree. Really? Okay. Guess we're gonna have to do this. Tee-hee-hee. Cutting down trees at 4 in the morning. Alright, that's enough for now. That's enough to at least do the barricades around the house, which is kind of the most important thing right now to get done, is just get all the barricades finished. Oh! Oof. Hurt yourself on that one, dude? I do like how we have a grill out back, too. It's pretty nice. Alright, so go ahead and drop these logs. And then we want to saw the logs, but we want to craft it and then saw max. So that way I don't have to sit here the entire time. Yeah, carpentry won't take long at all now. Okay. Got a bunch of planks. Now, box of nails open. Do I not even have... I don't have the inventory to open all of those nails. Let's go ahead and try it again now after dropping one of them. There we go. Cool. All right, dude. Well, let's go ahead and make your house super secure. You have planks. Open the nails. Weird. Okay, window, barricade, barricade. And we're going to double barricade these. Which means inside and outside. And of course, got to find some sheets and stuff like that to make it all pretty. Get some, what are those called? Curtains. God, can't think of basic words today. All right, so we're almost at level 2 of carpentry. How many planks we got? 4. All right, we do this outside window. Cool. All right, level 3, or getting to level 3 won't take that long at all. The issue that I always run into is finding that Carpentry 1 book. Hey, random bandana guy. Sounds good, bud. Sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and redo or put these up on the inside now. Got the one in the bathroom too. But yeah, no point in having windows. All right, we're out of planks, right? Yep, we're out of planks. we can go ahead. We'll just drop this lighter. We don't need a lighter. Okay, screwdriver, hammer. Head in the backpack for now. Gotta get some more logs. Made this nice little gate for myself. I kind of like it. I should really invest in some sheet ropes. Oh man, I tripped again. Silliness. Oh no, I got a scratch. Hang on. Disinfect. I am not about ready to get an infection from tripping. How silly. But you got some minor pain here. Painkiller. There you go. There you go. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, it's the cooking show. Take a little break for a minute. I have both doors open. Just wide open. Alright. There's level 2 in cooking. Not bad. Slowly getting through it. Alright, craft, saw, max, craft. Nice. Let me pick up all of them this time. Alright, so next up, this window. It's pretty easy at this point now that we're playing on Rising. Just want to get this kind of situated as soon as possible. Alright, so I think I got like one more window on this side, maybe two. Nah, just the one. Alright, which means we just gotta do it on the inside, and then we are done with barricading. I think things pretty easy here. Cool. I still got a few planks left over too. Got a bunch of nails too. Alright, let's go ahead and close the curtains on the ones that have curtains. And then we'll have to find curtains on the others. I wonder if you could close the shutters too. I've never tried, but I doubt it. They're fixed. Okay. Alright, so all the curtains are done. What was in this? I don't remember what was in this. Basic stuff. Okay. Alright, sounds good. So now we need to see what else we can build and construct to make this a little bit easier. Rain collectors are the next thing. We got carpentry 3 to do the rain collector, so we're not there yet. Let's go to carpentry. So we got basic wooden floors that we could put in. And that's it. Because we're at carpentry 1, right? We're not even at 2. Okay, so after we put in a couple floors, we'll be able to make it happen. So what I was thinking is find a sledgehammer and connect my garage. And if I connect it where the bathroom is, it won't be too hard. Like right here. And so I have a feeling I'd be able to just kind of connect it here, but I'd need to get a sledgehammer to make it work. So let's hang on. Let me get rid of this table real fast. Don't care. Don't care about the scrap wood. All right, so let's go ahead, and if we're going to go ahead and make that happen, we'll grab all the planks. Grab these nails again, and let's go lay down some floors, and hopefully we'll get up to level 3, and we can lay down some framing too. So hang on. So it's right here. I have to actually like think about this a little bit. Oh. We've got some basic stuff here. Look at this. Look at this basicness. That's kind of cool. Chopping block. Okay. All right. Well, let's do the easy one. Let's go ahead and make the flooring. And so that's right there. And I don't really like it being right there. This is where I want to smash it, is right here, is those two. So, okay. There's the next level of carpentry that we needed. So that should put us at level 2, right? Hang on, dirty bandage. Let's take care of this. I think I used the last of my bandages, too. Yeah, okay. All right, we're drowsy again. Peckish. Got a lot going on here. And so what I'm thinking is that we'll use this as a little break to go get some more supplies. And just kind of check out what the neighbors got going on in here. Yeah, the rag would be a good little thing to hold on to until we find some better bandages. I like the piano. That might come with me. Come over to my house. All right, so we'll put pretty much everything in the freezer for now, just to make sure that everything stays as perfect as possible. I'm in the market, I think, for a can opener too. I still don't think we found a can opener. Let's see what else we can find. Have I checked this? I don't think I checked this box yet. No, it's just canning supplies. That's something that I do want to figure out a little bit better, is the canning mechanic to store and preserve food. Not really played with it too much. Nothing really special there. Nothing special there. Some stuff here. Nah, nothing good. Alcohol wipes. It's kind of nice, but we already got alcohol wipes. Now we got to find some more rags. I could just rip up some clothes, but whatever. Nothing? Okay. Not a big deal. Just want to check these rooms before we move on. Small backpack. Doesn't really help me much, but we'll see what's inside of it. This looks like a kid's room, so it doesn't look like it's going to really have anything worthwhile. Oh. Alarm went off at 8:50. It's a video game. It's kind of cool, but not what we want. Key ring. What we got on here? Just a residence key. Okay, all right. So it looks like nothing special here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I like this neighborhood. There's a lot of cool stuff in this neighborhood. I like how chill the zombies are in this neighborhood. You know, like, get up. Like, he didn't even want to stand up and say hi to me. That's just rude. That's bad business. It's like he's a zombie that didn't want a zom. Alright, let's get inside the garage here. Really? Okay, fine. Make this all easy for myself. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm not wearing shoes. I'm an idiot. Such an idiot. I'm an idiot. This is not the first time I've done this, too. I'd like to point that out, that this is not the first time that I've done this. So, yeah. Yep. Not happy about that. So I know that I have heavy pain and bandages right now, but I need to get next door. Oh, actually, I don't need to get next door. Hang on, let me just get inside again. and then get to a sink. Because I know that I have these really nasty bandages on me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But I need to play doctor for a second. I know. Here. Painkiller to help. It won't do much, but here's a painkiller. Oh, it was my other character that had the sutures, wasn't it? Yep. I don't have any sutures on this guy. Hang on. There's a sewing kit in here. I remember that. Thread and needle. So we got that. Alright, come on. Back over to the sink. So dumb. So dumb. So dumb. Can't believe I left my house without my shoes. Alright, so I gotta do this kind of quickly, but we'll do 1 foot at a time. Okay, and then we'll disinfect it. And then we will stitch it. And then now that it's stitched and we're in heavy pain, we'll go ahead and wash bandages. And then rebandage it with a rag. I don't have any bottles of disinfectant, and so I have to be kind of smart about this while also being kind of dumb. But I'm not going to let them get infected. I have too many alcohol wipes right now. Alright, fix my feet here. So dumb. Then bandage it with a rag. And then wash myself. And then wash my clothing. I heard the gunshot. That was a gunshot event. Oh, man. I did it to myself, too. Like, I'm not even, like, being chased by anything. I did it to myself. I didn't want to be happy or something. I don't know. Like, ridiculous. But did it 100% to myself. Oh, and I'm tired now? Serves me right. Serves me right. Severe pain, tired, blah, blah, blah. Alright, come on. It's coming back with me. Alright, so I have to be very careful. I'm in agony. I'm very injured. And my bandages are going to probably get dirty very soon. But I have to get home. And it's right next door. Can't believe I left the house without my shoes on. It takes like 3 days to heal from this wound, too. And so, like, there's nothing I can do except for maybe, like, hobble around to my other, like, neighbor places and stuff. And I have to be careful because I can't, like, risk hurting my, myself any further. So dumb. Hang on, let me check the back of the car. I think I have some more medical supplies in the back of the car. Alright, well, since I got myself injured here, I'm probably going to call it here and recover this on the next stream because, wow, this is so much fun. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to make myself a burger, laughing the whole time at how silly this is. And then that's where I'm going to call it. So, there you go. Got this beef patty, though. So, all right. Well, fantastic. I feel pretty dumb. But, yep. I think I only have, like, one sock now, too. And so... Oh, no, it was my t-shirt that I ripped. I ripped up my t-shirt to make this happen. And so, yeah. Take the bandage off. Disinfect. Put the rag back on. I'm not getting an infection. So dumb. I just jumped out the window. Like, I just jumped into a window that I had broke myself. I had broke that window myself. And I decided that it would make more sense to just jump through and not care about the glass. Alright. So there's our burger. hobble myself over this way. So dumb. At least we're gonna catch woodcraft, so I'll be able to sit down and watch woodcraft, and we got the barricades up before this ended. But wow, good for me. Just wow. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to be calling it here. This seems like a good place to call it because that was dumb. You guys have a great rest of your Monday. I will be back on soon. Not exactly sure what day or anything like that because I got a pretty busy week. But either way, guys, you have a great rest of your day, and you can watch me make a fool of myself pretty regularly if you hit the follow button or the subscribe button. So you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.